So you've regained consciousness. Allow me to welcome you to our village once again. How unfortunate. Your memory loss. It means you alone are unaware of your renown. Drigan is known as the land of the dragons. As you adventure here, you'll find traces of those dragons scattered about. This village, Duvenkroon, is just one of such dragon-marked places. The name Duvenkroon itself means Dragon's Fang. Once you've finished admiring the view, follow me down that path. Dear me, that look on your face. Your memories really have flown the coop. Yes. I've put your belongings in the office for safekeeping. Up that way, at the top of these stairs, you will find a large building. That's where your belongings are being kept. Why don't you go take a look? Go on, go on. With these old legs, it'll take some time for me to follow you. Venturer, you're here. Fantastic. I was just having a lovely little chat with the chief. Oh? Curious to know what was said? Well, we were talking about the Sherakans. The Sherakans were the toughest warriors in all of Drigan. Much like you, actually. I suppose it won't be long until you're off again on another quest. Before you go, I would like to perform a blessing for your journey. Come with me. Buddha has held within it the desperation of these lands for decades. It was here that I first saw you in my dreams. Well, aren't you going to offer your own prayer? What do you think, adventurer? You look much more refreshed now.
It's Nana!
Huh?
Yes, Nana, we are. Please tell us a fun story.
It's been ages. What took you so long?
We've been waiting for you, Nana.
Oh, my little llamas. You adorable things are doing well, I hope.
Wait a minute. Can you repeat what you just said, Martha?
Kazaka wrought destruction on the kingdom of Ozeka, and the holy fire that consumed Kazaka originated from the mountain of eternal winter.
Where did it go after? Is there any more information?
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to know that?
Oh, for the love of you and that hot head of yours. Honestly, it's no wonder, Eden. Ah, bloody choppy. One of these days I'll burst a blood vessel just trying to...
Oh, you're already here!
Ah, you've come. Sit, please. I've been thinking it's time we changed our tactics. Otherwise, we'll always be playing catch-up with the blasted witch Elezra.
Do you know what me and my assistant had to go through in Ataraxian? You don't, because you were late. And why was that? Because you were downing 21-year-old Alejandro wine with Martha.
Ah, can you just pipe down, Miss Know-It-All? Be that as it may, I don't think now's a prudent time to go to your Lunakia.
Always lecturing on and on and on and on and on.
The 6 witches that bloomed from Labresca's demise protected us from fearsome dragons and their fire. However, as flowers must wilt and fade, the witches sought a warrior of winter before they too would need retire. O warrior who shall best the witches' trials to stand atop the frosty peaks. Bear great Labresca's treasure, the abyssal flames of Unix which consumed even the gods, and confront the darkness. Come to the haven of slumbering origin at the mountain of eternal winter.
Yo, so you've come! You're gonna help me out by climbing that mountain. Well, I gotta say, you look kinda young. Would you just freeze out there? What do I do if that happened? Okay, once more. Hey there, how you doing? So, you climb, right? Ah, come on, Lando. You know you can't go in so casual like. I don't know anymore. Why am I getting so nervous about this? Anywho. Why is no one taking my quest? Is the reward not substantial enough? Hey, do you hike much? No. Do you perhaps do much mountain climbing? No, do you love mountains? Oh, that is worse! How do you do, adventurer? I am Lando. I seek a brave soul to venture forth and climb the mountain of eternal winter in my stead. That's the last you ever see of them. Oh, you probably already picked up on this at the office, but this quest is a little secret between just the two of us. Got it? Right there. 100 years ago, a legendary climber was the first to reach the mountain's peak, the altar of Old Man Muhad Balix. That girl over there is a direct descendant of Old Man Muhad. At first, she was pretty upset about being sent to such a rural area. But I bet the sight of some handsome soldiers soon brought her around to the idea, if you know what I mean. If Old Man Muhad was still alive, I would have begged him to climb the mountain just one more time. Oh, hey! You're the warrior of Wind Knoll, living with the mutant swamp sentinels? Oh, wow, this is so... I've only seen them from a distance. Oh, just the thought of them gives me the chills.
Hey, isn't that the Khan's son?
Look at him, still acting like a child.
His stubborn father started this blasted war, and now the people of Ailton have had to stoop to hiring mercenaries.
That's right. And they won't even let us ascend the mountain. Thanks to you, we've lost a damn fortune.
But...
An asinine leader and his ass of a son. For crying out loud, go appoint a proper Khan already. But no offense intended, just a friendly warning from your neighbor.
I can't believe it. This guy? You know what he just told me to do? Get lost!
They can't see very well below their knees.
Never had anyone talk to me like that.
Move
I
while
deserve
crouched,
it. No,
and you might as well be a phantom. But your friend here, I don't think he's cut out for such maneuvers. His legs seem terribly weak. I'll give him 10 steps at most before he's just extra baggage. And that's me being generous.
Hey, pal. Does this thing on my back look like a shell to you, huh? I'll tell you about these legs. You have no idea what kind of raw power I got in them.
It appears this burden falls on us, and us
Back in the
alone.
day, in Ailton, you know what they used to call me?
First,
Lightning
I will
Lando.
erase
Guess how
my
fast I could
presence,
run to Dregan? 3
borrowing
minutes
what
flat.
I need from
That was on a
Belmont's
bad day.
powers. So if anything goes wrong, it's all on you. If you cause me any trouble, I will cut you down myself. How many times I wanted to leave you for dead. You were lucky. Let's get moving.
Now then, just gotta let it percolate. Oh, that's not...
You idiot, what did you do?
Nothing! This should be right. Maybe a smidge too much magic powder.
You fool of an Albet! What did you put in there?
Oh, this looks bad. Oh, real bad. It's like the research lab fire all over again. I'll take care of the furnace. You're on firefighting duty.
Out of my way! If I leave this to you, the whole place will burn down. I call forth the power of Belmorn, to not to clear the disaster wrought by our ill-fortuned fox.
Barhan, stop digging any further. Baram had no choice. Please, understand.
So guys, how about we mosey on over to Ailton?
No. We need to go complete the third trial.
Lord Jordine.
Hmm?
Thank you for helping me. Thank you so very much again.
Long ago, you were dragged off to Calpheon and made to be a fool. Think of this as recompense for not being able to protect you back then. But from this day forward, speak not my name, or the events of today will continue to haunt you. Banish all thoughts of me. It's plenty enough if only I remember. A new threat. Commander Gunbold, I have a proposition. First, I need you to evacuate everyone at the refugee camp to Ailton. Send your fastest men to the southern and eastern watchtowers. As for the rest of your soldiers, have them assist the villager evacuation. Then, Have them all gather here and stand in formation. Unfortunately, we have zero knowledge about this new threat. But if you focus on mustering the best defense you can here, that will allow us to go out in search of the monster. However, if we are successful in vanquishing it, then you must help us make a lightning bolt strike the Bronte's boat tree. This blood likely came from the Professor. We'll follow the trail to the monster. So this is Bronte's boat tree. Huh. The monster is definitely still close by.
I have no idea what that is, but if I were a betting man, and I am, I'd say it's something amazing.
Though we dared to forget the wisdom of lightning. Please, just this once, forgive us of this sin. And bestow, once more, the wisdom that tore the wings of dragons.
It's like a miracle.
Someday, far in the future, I'm sure it will be told as a tale of mere fiction.
You do know that if any of us loses our life, our souls ride the origin flame as our flesh is born anew. And yet those of us who ate this very oak pill and were rekindled came back changed, attacking fellow members of our tribe. No longer would they sing with us, "Oh, La Bresta, return, return!" That was where I tasted true despair. One became 10, which quickly became 100. They are the ones who toppled your totems in the Highlands.
No, that cannot be. Not us abets.
What are you doing?
I shall prove it to you myself. For the sake of all of the abets who have been framed, we do not betray our friends. That is the way of the Highlands. Look, of one thing I'm certain. This oak pill is not poisoned.
No.
Hey there. Yoo-hoo! Oh, you're awake, warrior of winter in training. You were snoring. Sleeping like a baby. Oh, I'm so jealous. Bet you can fall asleep anywhere, can't you?
This stone. What is it?
This is what we Abets in the Oginshini have long sought to fulfill, a long-cherished wish of our peoples.
Aren't those the oak pills we once shared with the Oginshini? Please, explain to us why you have brought these before us. Wait a minute. They can't be seeking a truce. Not after all the trouble they've caused.
These oak pills have been poisoned.
Are they accusing us of poisoning them? We would never engage in such barbarism.
As it would happen, your Khan spoke much the same. And so, to prove the innocence of the Abets, he voluntarily chose to take this oak pill himself.
What? Always so trusting, honest to a fault. Why? Why would he commit such a foolish act? It simply doesn't make sense.
The first dear Mara uttered these words. Acknowledge when you are not adept in combat, but seek out friends to fight in your stead.
Of course, that's very wise. We should hire some mercenaries to protect us. Quickly now, let's put out the word to all corners of the continent.
The snowstorm guard post was in such disarray. This explains everything.
Be quiet, all of you! If my father were here, you think he would just hire more mercenaries? What we need to do is get to the root of all this chaos and confusion. Only then can we restore the mountain of eternal winter. Not through mercs, with their lackluster money-grubbing ways, but with our own hands. The Fox Rule has not yet come to a close. That, my friends, is the way of the Khan whose seat still bears his warmth. That, my friends, is the way of life in the Highlands, and every single one of you needs to respect it.
Get a fresh pint of Ailton Ale with a splash of sweet goat's milk.
Once I came to, I realized I was not in Achman, but in History of Ruins.
I told you to seek out the alchemist Karashu at the Sandgrain Bazaar.
I have a more interesting tale to share with you. Say, don't suppose you know the true identity of Deboreka?
Somewhere people the world over can gather.
Greetings. If you've come to eat, I need to see your meal ticket.
Meal ticket?
Huh? What? The meal ticket? My meal ticket! My meal ticket!
We succeed. I suppose you'll be hailed as a hero in these parts as well. Look at that fox, living only for today. I hope we can find his brother. It's been some time since I've seen a place so filled with human aroma. What will I do once I've erased the burden of this mark? Once this journey ends, I shall disappear to a corner of Balanos unbeknownst to all. Together with Jarrett, I wish to work the lands there. Some children, perhaps. 3 is a good number. 2 sons and a daughter. If the children take after their mother, it would be quite the lively household.
There, good bird. By Windknow's grace, please spread word. There is grave danger in the Highlands. Thank you. We welcome you as one of our own.
If I find kinship among the Highland people, will I find salvation from the mess that I'm in?
Look. All of the vases of living souls are breathing.
Where is everyone?
Come, everyone! Look at this guy, full of gusto!
What the heck? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this is the reaction we were hoping for from this guy.
This should be easy. You, where is Dayan, the one called a perfect being?
I was absolutely certain this is the way out, but why is it blocked? Guys, it's definitely the exit. I can smell it.
Mark-Thanon?
It's a dragon! They've arrived. What do you think, Mark-Thanon? They are the ones who will give you a new lease on life.
Pick one, he said. Wake up. Completely passed out. All right. This moment's come faster than anticipated. Did you think us working together made us comrades? Laughable. Did you completely forget the nature of our relationship? And worse, did you completely forget how you ruined my life? Would purging this mark truly cleanse my soul? Impossible. Calpheon will always be the schism that divides us. I believe you will have to be the sacrifice for my trial. I have no such thing as comrades. It has always been, and will continue to be that way! Only once you cease to exist can I be free.
Hey, what you guys doing over there? Hmm?
There he is.
Such enthusiasm is the prime virtue of all my specimens.
Oh, a smart guy. And you let everyone know it?
Of course. Of all the specimens I've seen, you are the second most perfect yet.
Perfect, you say? Well, you've got a good eye for sure.
And what do we have here? 2 more specimens? I'll finally be able to create a friend for Tori as well.
We finally arrived. The Mountain of Eternal Winter... What now? What are you doing?
I can't freeze to death while offering prayers, can I? I do hope my brother's alive. I also hope that you return safely. I will offer my prayers and wait for you here.
Not climbing up the mountain when you came all this way? I do not understand. I've never seen nor heard of a fox dying from climbing up a mountain. It's my last offer. I'll give you the opportunity to climb the mountain with us. It's a chance to prove a belief of your tribe wrong.
Sorry, I can't. And I don't expect anyone to understand. Truth is, that's why I hired you. Please, just find my little brother. That's all I want in this world.
Let's be on our way. These appear to be the words of the seventh witch. It seems she had a great fear of something. Something worse than her death. There's a barrier to keep us away or to trap us here. The Guardian of the Flame. Prepare yourself. It would seem this is our final trial. I wonder, what lies beyond these doors? Finally, the flame that can consume the gods themselves. And just in time, too. I tire of your company. Curses! Was this just an elaborate trap? I can't die here like this. My vengeance cannot die here! Belworn, you have outlived your usefulness. Now everything shall begin anew. Here, as promised, the Enix is yours for the...
Jardine, my dear child.
Jardine, my son. Such incredible anger surrendered Belmore. Grandchildren, I assume what I become my path.
I think I finally understand. Is this what the Seventh Witch meant by heading toward a new end? A doom for Hura Kahiliak! For the glory, for the splendor of Serendia.
They're here, my chief.
You've caused quite the ruckus.
Ah. Feeling better, adventurer? Oh, you noticed this fellow, I see. An alarming sight, yes, but there's no need to be afraid. It is thanks to you that my friend is even here at all.
Whew, it's been a while. Remember me? I knew that there was something special about you. All misunderstandings have been resolved, yes, yes.
Due to the disappearance of the eunuchs you were searching for, the defeat of the Guardian who protected the Dark Flames, and the revelation of the foe who destroyed the Highlands, the thick fog which once blinded our peoples has cleared. The mountain of eternal winter, once bound by the Dark Flame, has been restored, and now the Okjinshini shall be reborn in their rightful form.
Yes, yes, it wasn't the antlered ones who poisoned the oak pills. Why ever did we think it was them from the start? It does make me angry thinking about it, though.
Calm yourself, my friend. I do empathize. But for tonight, we promise to revel in the festivities alongside our hero.
However, there is something we must never forget. By being reunited as one, we have uncovered a new truth. Peace has been restored unto the mountain of eternal winter, but the price we paid was the presence of a malevolent deity, encroaching into our world, the likes of which we have never seen. This world, our world, has now taken its first steps toward a new end.
Enough, my friend. You may not brandish a blade, but your words wound enough to kill any mood. Forget such things for today, and just celebrate, for tomorrow's sun shall always dawn slightly later than today's.
With all due respect, my chief, I am only carrying out my duty.
Yes, yes, for we shall all encounter that god beyond Alieli soon enough. For the prophecies of origin have come together to complete the final prophecy.
Crimson ash shall rain down like black death from the heavens.
And black death shall rise like crimson ash from the earth.
Come, beyond the doors of Alia Eli, to where the desires of all collide and disperse.
Only the one who remains standing in the end shall choose the fate of this world.
To become a bridge for the reconciliation of this world. That must be the very reason why we've walked the path of prophecy. Beyond the doors of Alia Eli, for the future that awaits us together. Therefore, let us not think, only drink, and thus be merry for today.
Yes, yes! Time to party all night long!